Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Emma, hi Suzanne, hi Sue and Susan, hi Chloe, Kirsty, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Hi Marie, hi Jutta. Hope you're feeling okay, Jutta. Hi Kirsty, hi Nicola. So I'm just trying to get the oyster view right. The camera, I had to move the camera around earlier, so I'm just making it so it's better. What was the bring? Oh, I didn't put turn the sound off on here. Bring. There we go. Oh, Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Yeah, there is room for tonight, so if you would like to order, you will be added on for today's openings. That's not a problem. I can't get this how I want it to be. Oh, bless you, Kelly. Well, I'm almost, so it'll be 2 weeks on Tuesday, and now obviously I've still got a bit of a hole in my gum, but there's no pain or anything. Obviously still washing it out, making sure that nothing gets there, but yeah, I feel so much better now, so I hope you feel better soon, Kelly. Bless you. Lots of painkillers and rest. You'll be fine. I don't give times on openings, Victoria, because obviously I don't want to rush anybody. This is my light. I don't want to rush anybody with their openings, so I don't normally put times on it. We can give rough estimates, but I can't give guaranteed time slots. So there is space available for today, but that would be whenever we finish the first part of the order list that has been posted on the page already. Hope that makes sense. I hope you feel better soon, Kelly. My jumper sleeves, it's cold today and it keeps snowing and sleeting and hailing and everything, so I just thought I'm going to put a jumper on, but the sleeves are already annoying me. So I'm going to be constantly fiddling with them, I can just tell. Sophie, go and do you, my lovely. I hope you feel better soon. Okay, so today is a normal live again. We've got our Easter treats. Let's go across the Easter treats. Oh, let me put these two back in line. So Easter treats, on the top row is matching sets. So this is a matching set egg. So if you were to purchase one of those, inside would be a matching set. So you'd get earrings, a pendant, and a matching ring. So that would come with 4 oyster openings. And the bunnies, they are pendants. So you get the pendant, you get the chain, and then you get your oyster openings that goes alongside it as well. Obviously, if it's got the space for the 2 pearls, you'll get 2 oyster openings. And the chicks are earrings, so you'll definitely get at least 2 oyster openings with the chicks. And then the carrots are charms, so they normally come with 1 oyster opening, and then you get to pick what fitting you'd like, so hoop or a lobster fitting with the charms. The golden eggs are for our supporters only, and inside the golden eggs are bracelets or anklets. To become a supporter, it is £3.49 a month. It's not a contract or anything like that, so you can cancel at any time. You get lots of benefits for being a supporter. If not, though, you do have all 4 other options available. So let me bring you back up. We also have normal openings today, so any oyster openings or jewellery with openings, we're doing everything today. We also have all oysters available as well. I've topped up all the bags, so they're all available as well. So I think that's everything. I did post the order list on the page. Obviously, if you would like to order, I will do an updated order list, but it won't be until the end of the current one. Okay. So I think that's everything. Just waiting for Aaron to quickly pop in, just to take this away. I've got a hot water bottle on my desk. So just before I touch any oysters, I just want him to take away this hot water bottle for me. Okay, would you be able to take that hot water bottle in the house for me, Bab? Thank you. Could I have tea, please? And this one, when you come back. All right, thank you very much, Bab. Okay, are you leaving him? You can leave him in here while you get the kids and then come and get him again. Thank you, Bab. Okay, so, sorry, the kids are at a disco, so he's just gone to get the kids now. Up first today is Victoria Robertson. Victoria, are you here? Go to bed. Also, I don't have my heart kitchen towel. We have the circles. They were out, so I had to go for the next best one in my opinion. But I'm a little bit gutted that I don't have the hearts, that I've got the circles today. Victoria, you're here. Sorry you had to change your opening night. Oh no, it's not a problem, Victoria. It's absolutely fine, my lovely. So you are starting us off today with a golden egg. So with your golden egg, you get to pick which number you would like. So you've got numbers 1 through to 5. So 1's at this side, 5's at this side. And then you've got the back row and then the front row. So the back row is the one closest to the unit. The front row is down the front here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, front or back row. What do you think and what would you like? Rafiki, go to bed. Good boy. Can you have number 4 front? Of course you can. That's this one here. So let's bring you straight back across. We're meant to go straight down, aren't we? So straight down, and let's get this one open. Again, very reflective golden eggs. You can see the camera there. So in here you have a bracelet. Oh, I didn't get my bag ready to pop all the eggs back in. I'll pop it here. I'll do that in a second. So you have a bracelet, my lovely. Now this bracelet is the textured curb bracelet. I'm also going to get my mannequin back again today as well. I'll get him in a moment, or her. I should say her for the mannequin, I think. So this, excuse me, I'm losing my voice already, dearie me. Oh, by the way, guys, it's the 1st of April. Where did that go? So this is the textured curb bracelet. Look at the detail there. So it's quite a larger linked bracelet, this one. And it's the curb style bracelets. They all interlink with each other and then they go sort of flat against each other there. Now the textured curb, as you can see, has got this gorgeous texture to him. And that's on both sides of that bracelet. Now it does come with one oyster opening where the pearl then sort of sits. It's got quite a nice larger clasp on this one as well. Okay, so the pearl would sit centrally, so it would sit down here. This bracelet can also hold lobster fittings. I believe from the top of my head it's 7.5 inches long. However, I would double check that if you'd like to know the exact size, Victoria. And if you would like an extension chain, I can do that for you. Now, that, like I said, does come with the one surprise oyster. So if I bring you back up here, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Now, this egg here is one we've just opened. Let me just pop. I'm going to just put it in this bag just because then they won't go rolling around like they did before. There we go. Okay, so 1 oyster opening. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? They do take a couple of weeks to come into me, Kay. So let's go down. Donate the shells and we'll see what comes out. Okay. So in here, there's one side. And the other side. And in your oyster, you have 1, 2, 3 and 4. Victoria, you are quadding. And there's no more in that one. Now, I've actually forgotten to get the bits for the donated shells, so I'm going to grab that in just a moment. So let's show you your pearls first. And then I'll just go and grab that in a second. So the pearls that you have are a candy floss pink, a black cherry, a lemon yellow, and a apple green. You are quadding. Oh, the black cherry's got purple in him. Okay, so let me just show you this. So you can see it's a black cherry there. And then as you go round, it's two-tonal with purple. Wow, okay, so red and purple. I love that. So purple there, red there. Love that. So, sorry, candy floss pink, two-tonal purple and black cherry, lemon yellow and apple green. Let me run them through the board for you. Your candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Two-tonal black cherries, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Lemon yellows, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the apple greens, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Now, what do you think to these? As you know, Victoria, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. And I'll just need to know which one you'd like me to pop onto that bracelet. If you're not happy, we can swap one or all of them for you. And also, you don't have to have a pearl on the bracelet if you don't want to. You can have them all loose. So it's completely up to you, my lovely, what you would like to do. Please have the candy floss on and the rest on lobsters so you can add them on. Of course you can. Let me just bring you back and I'm just going to write that down. So we're going to have the candy floss pink, and then you'd like to be invoiced for the loose ones on lobster fittings. Perfect, I've got that down for you. Now the invoice for the lobster fittings will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will be by tomorrow evening and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Victoria, I hope you're happy with that. Thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells. And that's safe at there for you. Now I'm just going to put you guys on the egg screen, on the Easter treats screen, just because I didn't put a new bin bag in my actual bin. So it's still got the recycling bin, like all my paper in it. So I just need to change the actual bin bag over. And then I need to get the bits for the donated shells. I'm ever so sorry. And there was me thinking that I was so prepared today. So you can still hear me just while I just putting the bin bag in. No, Victoria, you're very, very welcome. Purple, is that what we're calling it? Red, purple, purple. We've got so many names. Right, okie dokie. Not a problem. We'll be doing an updated order list once we get to the end of the current one, okay? Okay, so I can come back to you again now. So up next then today is going to be Natalie Carroll. Natalie, are you here? Oh, let's bring the camera back as well. Oh, that was the chair that's making that noise. It's a creaky chair today. Natalie, hi there, hello. You've been looking forward to this all day. Oh, I'm glad. Can you have... I've lost your comment. Oh, there we go. Could you have number 1? Of course you can. So you have a Easter treat. You have a chick today. So you would like chick number 1. That's this one here. So as you can see, the numbers are smaller, but we do have number 1s at that end working their way across. So chick number 1. Let's go straight down, my lovely. And in here, oh, okay. I'm going to actually put the egg bag next to me, I think. There we go. So you have these. Now let me show you. Oh, they don't have the studs. I haven't put the stud part with them. Would you like me to get the studs for you, or are you happy? Let me show you. I think I'm going to have to get... Okay, basically, I'm going to get some... Just going to get some earrings so I can put them in them so you can see how it is. Okay, so these are called the Sunburst Earrings on the website. Now these are interchangeable, so I'm just going to put a pair of my lavender 8mm crystal pearls on them. And as you can see here at the top, there's 3 holes, so that's actually different positioning. So then you can position it differently on your ear, so how high or low you'd need it to sit. So I'll just pop it straight in the center for now. So this Sunburst goes at the back, the stud obviously goes through the ear, and then you still pop the butterfly clip on the back there. That then means the Sunburst part will be coming from the back of the ear. Now you can see it almost looks like eyelashes, if you like, but coming down, and it's all encrusted with zircon crystals. So let me just pop the other one in here as well, just so you can see what they would look like. So if you've got studs at home, especially pearl stud earrings, these will go perfectly. So they're interchangeable, so you can change the colour. So these obviously will come in with your 2 oyster openings, which will go on your studs, which will then come with this Sunburst section. It's really quite hard to show both at the same time. There we go. Natalie, I hope you're happy with those, my lovely. They're a really good size as well. I don't know if you can see. Like, it's a nice, can you just imagine that coming from the flash at the back, coming forward, and then the stud at the front? I love it. Well, I hope you're happy with it. Let me just take the lavender studs off. Oh, perfect. So like I said, you can position them higher or lower, just depending on obviously the shape of your ear. And then, yeah, you can interchange them, so you use different studs with them, so then give different looks and effects as well. So Natalie, that comes with 2 surprise oysters here. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Rafiki, leave. Sorry, Aaron's left the puppy in with me while he's gone to get the children. It's all going on today, isn't it? So let's go down for your oyster openings. Lisa, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Any colours? Okay, so we'll see what comes out, Natalie, and then we'll go from there. your oyster number 1. Donate the shells, of course you can. Thank you ever so much. There was one side and the other side. And in here you have got a black cherry. And there's no more in that one. That's right, Terry, yes. So black cherry from your first oyster. Oh, quite a nice darker tone there. And then moving on to oyster number 2, again from the surprise bag. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are quadding. Natalie, you have got 4 pearls in the one oyster there, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so a black cherry and a quadding oyster. Let me dry these up. We do still have Kovu as well. Yes, he's not in here with me though, because he's okay with being on his own in the house. But Aaron's only gone for 5 minutes. It's only round the corner. Right, we have a dark grape purple, a hot pink, a coral, and a two-tonal yellow. I'll show you the two-tonalness of the yellow. So you can see the grape purple, candy floss pink, coral, and then this yellow has got a flash of, oh, that's just a piece of sand there. So it's lemon yellow. Sorry, let me just get this focused again for you. There we go. Lemon yellow with that flash of corally orange to him. What do you think to these? Now, Natalie, we can swap all of these or none. It's completely up to you. Then I need to know which 2 you would like on the jewellery. Black cherry, grape purple, candy pink, coral, and two-tonal yellow and purple. Your black cherry's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Grape purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Hot pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Your coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the two-tonal yellow and coral is not a 5. Not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. You can indeed, so match red, swap purple. Let me have a look. I think it's going to be just a matter of the size. Is that? I'm just getting it level. Okay, so if you have a look at this one here. Would you be happy with that match there? So I'm just getting them both into the same sort of bit of light so you can see. Nope, too dark on that side. Lighter on that side today. Oh, bless you. I'm glad you're happy, Natalie, and that's very kind of you to say. Right, let me pop your other pearls in here, and then I can write down that you'd like your black cherry on those earrings. Those are perfect. Perfect, and you're very, very welcome. Okay, so that's safe on there. Thank you as well for the donations with your shells. And of course, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Okay, Rafiki, go to bed. Bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Good boy. He's not going to stay there. He's not in the mood. Although if I put him outside, he'd just scratch at the door. Oh. And you too as well, Natalie, my lovely. Right, up next then today is Nicola Lindsey. Nicola, are you here? Nicola, hello, 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 hello. Nicola, you have got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Mystery and donate. Perfect. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So if we get this one open, and let's go down. So your mystery oyster, you have a lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Now we're donating the shells. I'm just going to pop that to the side. And I can actually see a peeper towards the top there. So if we have a squidge, we have a darker pearl. Oh, I love that representation, Nicola. That's so cute. Possibly hoping for a yellow. We actually have a darker chocolate here. So let me dry this one off and then you can have a closer look. And of course, if you'd like to swap for a yellow, we can definitely do that for you. Excuse me. Oh, I love that. Are you writing like a little note of what each charm means at the time so she can look back and read it? I love that. So chocolate pearl here. Let me run him through the board. Your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Tracy, congratulations. You can indeed. Ducky yellow. Ducky yellow. Ducky yellow. You've given me a challenge now. Ducky yellow. Ooh. That one maybe? Let me show you this one and you can let me know what you think. Karen, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Okay, what do you think to this yellow? Would that one be okay? Just taking the chocolate away there. That's perfect. Perfect. Nicola, I hope you're happy with that. And of course, yeah, I hope it fits perfectly on that bracelet for your daughter. Just pop that on there for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells. And I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And I've popped that up there for you. Rafiki, go to bed. Bed. Ecstatic. No, you're very, very welcome. Ever so sorry, guys. Apparently I've got a dog with me that wants to be playful. But if I let him loose, he won't like it. Excuse me. Right. Okay, so up next and today is Jutta Lehrman. Jutta, are you here? He does indeed, Sue. He does. You have a playful kitty. Oh. Jutta, hello, my lovely. Hello, hello, hello. Now, you have got a Easter treat today. Oh, you have a coloured egg. Okay, so let's go through this. Now, there's one of each colour. I don't know if you can see all the colours here, but we've got a green, a blue. I'm so sorry, excuse me. So we've got a green, a blue, a purple, a pink, a yellow, and a orange. Which colour egg would you like? So green, blue, purple, pink, yellow, and orange. What do you think? I'll go through it again. So we've got green, blue, purple, pink, yellow, and orange. Oh, yellow. Sorry, I didn't see your comment there. So yellow is this one. Now these are, let me bring you back. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so let's open up your yellow egg and see what's inside. These are huge eggs. Now I've actually got a little note here just to tell me what each egg is, like what each set is. So this set is it's on the website, it is the Decant Set. So let me show you. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to everybody joining. Okay, so this is the Decant Set. So these are all matching. You've got the earrings. Now they are hookback earrings, the pendant and the ring. It's an adjustable ring to one size from the back of the ring. And if I show you the detail on the ring here, just because that's the closest one to the camera, It's so very elegant. It's got the zircon crystals surrounding the outside and giving it that detail. So this is the Decant Set. Now your pearls with these, you get 4 oyster openings. The pearls sit in the centre of each item. Okay, so there will be a pearl. That's why you've got this sort of circular section in the centre. That's where the pearls sit on each item. Okay, so 4 oyster openings, and then I'll need to know which colour you would like on the pendant, earrings and ring. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? So I keep looking at the dog. Okay, so let me bring you back up again. Four oysters altogether. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain, oh, donate the shells. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? 2, 3, 4. There's 1, 2. Like, are you hoping for all of the same colour? Are you thinking to have different colours for the earrings against the pendant and then the ring? Like, or are you just going to see what comes out and then decide once you see? Let's go back down again. So your oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side, and in here you have got a lighter coloured pearl there, and there's no more in that one. Thank you, Aaron. Now he looks like a very light blush pink, so just off-white with a pink overtone. So if I hold him up so you can have a closer look, so you can see almost actually a strawberries and cream jitter. Okay, so you're hoping for those dove silver, dove grey kind of tones. So baby pink to start with. Moving on to oyster number 2. Again, this is from your surprise bag. There's one side and the other side. And in here you've got a larger chocolate bronze. Absolutely huge chocolate bronze there. Let me dry him up for you. And there is your chocolate bronze. And then moving on to your third oyster. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in this one we've got a bridal, oh, actually I take that back, he's a snow white. So a snow white pearl. There he is in the sand as well. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is a surprise oyster here. So there's one side and the other side. And in here we have a darker pearl. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so jitter, 4 different colours here. Let me dry them up for you. Now this last one is a very dark purple, so dark deep purple. What do you think to these colours? Again, if you're happy with them, that's perfect. And if you're not happy, we can swap them. If I run them through the board, the baby pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Snow White's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And Dark Purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Okay, what do you think to all of these? Swap all for the Dove Silver. Of course we can. Let me just have a little look for you. That one. Thank you everybody, old subscribers and new. If you're new, don't forget to join the Squidgy Pops group, and if you go onto the Pearls of Brecon page and scroll down, you'll be able to find all the posts that have been previously posted for the supporters, and also it's posted in the Squidgy Pops group as well, so that way you can sort of catch up and find out where everything is. And if you ask questions in the Squidgy Pops group, I'm sure me or somebody else will be able to answer if you've got any questions. Now Jitter, I'm just trying to get two which are the same size for the earrings. Perfect. And then 2 for the others. So there we go. If you just have a little look at these for me and then let me know if these are okay. So they're not the same size. I've got the 2 smaller ones for the earrings and the 2 slightly larger for the pendant and the ring. However, if you prefer them to be the same sizes, I can have another look. That's not a problem. So it's just up to you what you prefer. Yes, Sharon, that's correct. I'm just going to take the other 4 away. You love them. Oh, perfect. Let me bring you back up, then I can write that. Oh, nearly didn't bring you up then. So we're going to have the Dove Greys on there. And then let's pop your pearls in here for you. Jitter, I'm glad you're happy with those, my lovely. And thank you so much for the donations with your shells there. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Oh, these sleeves. Up next then today is Tracy Burton. Tracy Burton, are you here? Oh, Tracy, hello. Just the different name there. That's, oh, and I can see here that with the different name, that's not a problem. So Tracy, that means you've got 3 oyster openings altogether. What 3 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Sharon, yes, the opening can be added on to tonight's openings. That's not a problem. Regarding the time, I don't know the time. So basically what happens is if you have a look on the page where I've already posted the order list, once we get to the end of that order list, I can do an updated order list. Once I do the updated order list, I can give you more of a rough time, but it always depends on how fast the first half is to before I update the order list, if that makes sense. So I can give you more of a rough time then. But at the moment, And then if you can't make today, the next live would be on the Sunday. But it'll automatically get added on for today, if that makes sense. Tracy, 2 mystery, 1 new, and donate. Okay, now is there certain colours that you're hoping for? Oh, just dropped an oyster. Ooh. Perfect, got it. And a new. Let's get this open. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And let's go down. So we're going to start with your mystery oysters. We're going to see what colours come out. Okay, Tracy. Mystery oyster number 1. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Now straight away I can see a candy floss pink there. Let me squidge him out, and if we just have a squidge in here for you as well. Okay, so there's no more in that one. So your first pearl colour out is a candy floss pink. Let me pop him in the sand for you. Moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. Lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And if we have a squidge in here, you are twinning. Tracy, twinning with darker pearls there. Now again, there's no more in that one. So if we just have a closer look at these. Now they are a darker purple twin. So I've just popped them in the sun. So you can see again, they're a nice deep darker purple there. And then moving on to your last oyster, which is your new rainbow oyster. There's one side and the other side. Ooh, and in here, now he's definitely got olive green to him. There's no more in that one. Okay, so let's have a little look. You do. He's an olive and so olive green with silver to him. So if I get this focused, and then if we have a look, definitely see that olive green and two-tonal silver coming through there. Now again, what do you think to these, Tracy? Well, let's move that around so it's more of the green side. There you go. So you could already see the difference there as I placed it down to the silver and the green. Now again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. If you're not happy, that's absolutely fine. We can swap them for you. Dark purple number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Dark purple number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And the olive and silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. What do you think? And if you're happy, what would you like to do? They're perfect. Can you be invoiced for the hoop fitting on the pink and olive? And then just confirm, does that mean that you'd like the purples on the earrings? Okay, so I've got that down, but just confirm that for me so I've understood completely. Yes, okie dokie. So we're going to have purple on there. Tracy, I'm glad you're happy with that then. That's your pearl safe on there. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And yeah, the invoice will get sent for the hoop fittings, will get sent across for you tomorrow, and that will go to the email address that's on your order form. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, and up next then today is Emma Favel. Emma, are you here? Emma, hello, hello, hello. Now, Emma, you have a golden egg, so let's go across to the Easter treats screen here. Now, with your golden egg, you've got the back line 1 to 5 or the front line 1 to 4. I'm just going to move these all together just because then it makes it easier. So back line 1's on this side over to number 5, and the front line's 1 to 4. Which number and which lined egg would you like? Back number 4, that's this one here. There is an order list at the moment, it's on the page. I'll do an updated order list once we get to the end of this one. So this is your back lined egg number 4. Let's get him open, Emma. And in here, I'm just going to confirm the item. You'll be able to see on the website, guys, again, that there has been a little bit of a move around of things. Now, this is an anklet, Emma. Do I need to get our model back? Should I get our model? Let me try hold it up for you so you can see. Now on the website, this is called the Starlight Anklet. Okay, so let's see if I can hold him. So this has got 3 stars on, 2 which are slightly smaller. So let me just show you the larger star first. So this is the Starlight Anklet. So it's got 3 main points on it. The first star is this larger star. Now he is the same on both sides. Wendy, is that not for today? Is that for another day? Which is absolutely fine. Oh, I can't get this focus. And then the smaller stars are actually have a hollowed centre. So let me get that focused for these stars as well. Oh, bless you, Leah. Thank you. Sorry, Emma, I'm just sorting out the light because sometimes the shadow doesn't let the camera focus. So I've just moved the lighting. So there we go. I can show you the smaller star. So the smaller star is hollow, but it still has that same design. So you've got 1 larger star, 2 smaller stars on the anklet. Now I would put the pearl on the larger star, but if you wanted it placed differently, we could definitely do so. Or you could have it placed in between where it could move sort of in between the stars. So I'd automatically pop it so it is stagnant, so it couldn't move next to the larger star, but you could have it so it could sort of swing in between the larger and smaller stars, if that makes sense. Right, so that comes with 1 oyster opening from the surprise bag. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, I think I've put too many oysters in this bag because each time I try to dig down, it's like really, like a dense, there's too many. Right, let's go back down again. So we've got your oyster opening, Emma. Yeah, let me know. Oh, it looks like Mr. Lobster's had a little bit of a stumbling onto the top here. Donate the shells and you love all colours. Okay. There's one side. And the other side. And in here, Emma, you are quadding. You have also got 4 pearls on the one oyster here. So again, I'm just going to dry them up for you and then we can have a closer look. I think these are actually similar colours to what we had earlier from our quadding oyster, which are dark grape purple. Now this is a beautiful hot pink. You've got a lemon yellow and a coral. Grape purple, hot pink, lemon yellow and a coral. What do you think to these? Again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll need to know which one you'd like on the anklet and where you would like the placement as well. And if not, we can swap them. Your grape purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Hot pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Lemon yellow's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6. Not a 6, he is a 6.5. I got a bit carried away then. And your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. What do you think to those? An unusual blue. I've got a 2-tonal pots of blues. A lot of them are quite lighter blues, which, like this one here is blue and he's got a flash of purple to him. Hang on. So it's quite subtle. So it's blue on this side, and then as you go around, it goes into that sort of purple tone there. So that one's very subtle, but it's blue and then purple. Another 2-tonal blue, if I just grab the top one, it's quite a large base blue, but you can definitely see the 2-tonal markings. So it's lighter and brighter as you go around the pearl. Then we have a, what's that one? This one is dotted blue, so he's got some darker blue spots to him. What's going on? Let me just get this so it's going to focus. Oh, no. I think because I've put the camera higher up than normal. Haha, there we go. Okay, so this one is dotted blue. So you can see he's got some darker spots on him. Any of those? So you've got number 1, which is the blue and purple, number 2, which is the 2-tonal, and number 3, which is the spotty blue. Any of those what you're looking for? I'm just going to take the pink to the side as that's the one that you'd like to swap out. The first one, and could you have the blue and yellow on the anklet moving between the stars? You can indeed. So that would, I can invoice you for the extra fitting to go onto the anklet if that's okay, Emma. So let me just bring you back up. So we're going to have blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. Moving between the stars. So you're going to have the big star in the middle, then you're going to have your pearls which move, and then you're going to have the little stars. Okay. I hope that is what you meant. And again, the invoice for that extra fitting will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Yes, perfect. Just writing that down. There we go. Okay, so if I attach all of these on here. Emma, again, thank you for the donations of your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. And up next today is Bronnie Van Leer. Bronnie, are you here? Bronnie, hello. Bronnie, you have a golden egg today as well. So both rows have got 1 to 4 in them. So I'll need to know which number you'd like. Number 4's on, no, sorry. Number 1's on this side. So you can see number 1's here. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then if you'd like the front row, which is the row closest, or the back row, which is the row closest to the carrots. Which one would you like? You'd like number 2 and the front row, donate the shells. So number 2 front row is this one here. So let's bring you straight across. And in here, Bronnie. You have got a bracelet here. And this one is one of the newer bracelets that is on the website. And this is called the paper chain bracelet. So this one's got quite a unique link to him. So you can see you do have this almost like the rectangle, longer, thinner links making up this bracelet. Again, everything's 925 silver. Off the top of my head, I think this one is 7.5 inches long. And again, this one can have the pearls fitted onto the bracelet, and it also holds and fits lobster fittings as well. And you don't have to have a pearl on the bracelet if you don't want to. You can have it loose. Bronnie, I hope you're happy with that one. So that comes with 1 oyster from the surprise bag, and you said that you'd like to donate those shells. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So, surprise oyster. It's such an unusual link, but I think that's what makes it then stand out, because it's an unusual kind of bracelet. So yeah, it's just like a little vocal point, if that makes sense. Right, let's go back down again for your surprise oyster. So in here, there's one side and the other side. And in your oyster, we have, oh, a runaway, larger, where did that go? There it is. Larger chocolate bronze. And there's no more in that one. So let me dry him up for you. You have a larger chocolate bronze. What do you think to this one? Again, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. And if you're not happy, we can swap him for you. So if I run him through the board for you, your chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Swap for a violet, you can indeed. There we go. So let me grab a violet for you so you can have a closer look. Okay, what do you think to that one there? Again, I'm just going to bring you back up just so, there we go. Are you happy with that one? Also have an extension chain, and that one's perfect in colour. Of course you can. So, okay, I've got that down for you, Bronnie, and I'm glad you're happy with the colour. Again, thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely, and that's safe up there for you. Okay, so up next then today is Anne Silness, and I think I'm hoping I've remembered that the correct way of saying your name. Again, if I haven't, please confirm. But Anne Silness, are you here? Hello Cindy, and not a problem. We will be doing an updated order list once we get to the end of the current order list, okay? So Anne Britt Snills or Silness, are you here? I think I've got a hair on my nose. Oh, maybe not. Right on the bridge of my nose. I'm ever so sorry. Feels like I've got a hair on my nose. Oh, bless you, Katie. Well, welcome. And you are here. Hello. And you also have a golden egg today. So let's go back across to the eggs. I'm just going to put the front row together. So the back row, you've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. And the front row, you've got 1, 2 and 3. Which number egg would you like? And would you like the front or the back row? So back row number 1 is at that side. And you've got 1 to 4. Front row, you've got 1 to 3. Which one would you like? Oh, I hope you caught it in time, Anne. Bless you. Front one, number 3. Okay. That's this one here. Let's bring you straight back across again. And in here, we have a anklet. Now this anklet is absolutely stunning. It's got 4 flower swells on it. So if you can see, it is a trace base chain. So it's got this lovely little heart on the end here as the weight at the end of the anklet. So that's a little heart. So this is a trace chain. Now this isn't like a necklace. It's larger. It's a larger chain style to the anklet. Now it's got these 4 beautiful swells of flowers on them. They've got little balls in the centre of each one as well. And now again with this one, I would put the pearl central. So I'd put the pearl in between the 2 flowers here. However, you could have it placed anywhere. And again, if you prefer with the anklet to have the pearl moving, you could have it at either end. And I give the choice of having the pearl moving because I quite like it with the anklet. It gives it that extra little bit of notice down onto the ankle. I hope you're happy with that one, Anne. Now again, that one does come with 1 oyster opening. That is your surprise oyster. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate those shells? And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So your surprise oyster, let's get him open. And let's go down. So in here, oh, there's one side and the other side. And in your oyster, straight away, you're quadding. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Donate the shells, bless you, thank you. So there's no more in that one. Let me dry up your pearls so we can have a look at the colours here. Okay, so we have a coral, a TARDIS blue, a dark grape purple, and a steel blue. Now steel blue is like a dark deep silver and he's got a slight blue overtone to him. So coral, TARDIS blue, grape purple and steel blue. Again, Anne, if you're happy with these, which colour would you like on there? And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. TARDIS blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Grape purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Not a 6.5, he's a 7. And your steel blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Oh, what do you think? Steel blue on the jewellery, perfect. Are you happy with the other pearls as well? So we're going to have a steel blue on there. Oh. Okay, so that's safe on there. Just confirm for me. need a steel blue is becoming a popular colour at the moment, actually. Are you happy with all? Yes. Oh, can be changed. Yes, exactly. It can be changed in between with the cage pendants, in and out. So I'm glad you're happy with those colours as well. Anne, thank you for the donations of your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Up next then today is Leanne Hayes. Leanne, are you here? Steel blue goes lovely with lilac as well, Jodie, actually. It's a good colour combination. Possibly, Anne. The way I do it is if it's open, if I can, I will. If I can't, then we'll see. But hopefully you'll get a dispatched email, and then you can see the tracking there as well. Star, thank you for the stars. No, I drank it all there, Kirsty. I'm going to ask for another one in a minute. I actually managed to finish a tea. I'm looking for Leanne Hayes. Leanne. Oh, you are here. Sorry, Leanne. Hello. Leanne, you have got a Easter treat and you have a chick. So with the chicks, you've got numbers 1, 2 or 3. Which chick would you like? It wasn't very nice, Kirsty. I don't do cold tea. I just really can't. So, chick number 1. Oh, that's this one here. So in each layer of the animals, there are 3. So you just go back 3, and then once all 3 have been chosen, we have the sort of remaining ones to pick from. So you've chosen chick number 2. So in here, oh, there's your earrings popped out there. And oh, okay, so these are similar to the ones which we had actually from the chick earlier, but these are slightly smaller and are definitely a different design. So these have actually got the studs with them. So these are again interchangeable earrings. Now you can see that the stud parts with them, and your pearls will get set on the studs with these ones. Again, they're interchangeable, so you can change them out with different earrings that you may have already, especially stud earrings if you get any more in the future. Now these ones have got these, what do we call them? They're not triangle-like shapes coming down, but you've got the inner semicircle of zircon crystals there. I hope you're happy with those. And they come with 2 oyster openings. So let me bring you back up here. One and 2. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate these shells? And again, are there certain colours you're hoping for? So there's one side, one oyster, and oyster number 2. Oh gosh, right, let's go down. Oyster number 1. Okay, so there's one side. and a good crunch with that one. The other side, donating the shells. So there is the mother of pearl. And in here, I can see a peeper of a lilac pearl there. And let me just have a squidge here. There's no more in that one. So your first oyster has given you a lilac pearl. And then moving on to your oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are twinning. And you're twinning with coral twins there. And again, there's no more in that one. So let me dry this up for you as well. A lilac pearl and twinning corals. Let me pop them in the sand so you can have a closer look. Leanne, what do you think to these, my lovely? Ellie, yes, if you would like to order, just do so on the website, which is on the description above. And then that automatically gets added to today's live, unless you request a different day, or unless obviously on the order you've requested an item to be opened on a different day. Now, lilac and coral twins, Leanne, let me run them through the board. Your lilac is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Coral number 1's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Coral number 2's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5 as well. What do you think to those? And again, if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Yes, slightly, Kirsty. Fitting on the lilac one, and that will fit the Pandora bracelet, and coral on the earrings. Yes, so the hoop fitting will fit on a Pandora bracelet. Okay, so I've got down that you'd like the hoop fittings on... No. Oh my... I've got down that you'd like the corals on the earrings and then a hoop fitting on the lilac. There we go. The invoice for the hoop fitting will get sent across for you tomorrow. And again, that will be to the email address that's on the order form. Oh my gosh. Leanne, thank you for the donations with your shells. And I hope you're happy with everything. So that's safe on there. And then that's up there for you. I normally start mixing up my words when it gets really late. Today, apparently it's starting earlier. No, Leanne, you're very, very welcome. I am tongue-tied tonight. I seriously am, Jane. I don't know what I've asked. I don't know what's going on. I've had a really lovely day as well. Like, I've done a load of work, and Aaron's been off, like he's worked from home today. So he's sort of, it's been nice, like if I've gone into the house, that there's been someone there to talk to. So it's been nice to sort of work, and yeah. So yeah, I don't know why. It can be, Kirsty, but we're only an hour and a half in, so it's not, it's not our normal 4 that I start getting tongue-tied at. It has been a long week, actually. Yeah. I am having a moment, Kirsty. I am. Like, I'm going to well up. It's just... Oh, right. Up next today is Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? Kia works in the day. No, Kia doesn't work Fridays, Sue. So yeah, she works daytime Monday to Thursday, and she doesn't work Fridays. Carol, are you here? So I'm looking for Carol Grant. Carol, are you here? Wonder, yes, Sue. Yeah, no, Kia works normally. I mean, sometimes she works Fridays, but normally she works Monday to Thursday, because yeah, she requested to have Fridays off, and why not? Everyone wants a Friday off, so why not? It gives her a nice break before busy weekends, because she's got like little twins, so she's very busy mum. Last call for Carol, if not we'll move on. So Carol Grant, are you here? Okay, so I haven't seen Carol, so let me just mark that she's not here yet. So we're going to move on. If she does come, we can add her in, but it will be to the end of the order list. So up next then is Angela Underwood. Angela, are you here? Oh wait, Angela, sorry, Carol's here apparently. Can anybody comment on Carol's comment, because I can't see her? Angela, hello. Just bear with me a moment if that's okay, just because some people say that they can see Carol. If anybody can comment on her comment, then that's perfect, and if not, then I haven't seen her, if that makes sense. Okay, yep, so I haven't seen Carol, so we're going to move on, and then if Carol comes on we can add her back in again. Up next then is Angela, and Angela, you are here. So Angela, you have a golden egg. Let's go across to the Easter treats. So with your Easter treats, you've got 4 along the back, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, and on the front row you've got 2, so number 1 and number 2. So I'll need to know if you'd like 1, 2, 3 or 4 from the back, or 1 or 2 from the front row, Angela. Back number 2, that's this one here. So let's go straight across and bring you down. So in here you also have a bracelet. Okay, so in here, now this bracelet, I'm going to show you the link first and then I'll show you the end. So the link on this one is 2 larger links followed by 3 smaller links and then back to the larger longer link. Now you can fit a pearl on the smaller links, however on this one I would suggest having your pearl on the larger links. However, the end of this one has got a T-bar closure. So what happens with this one is you thread the bar through the hoop and then it closes like so. Okay, so I actually with this one would normally put the pearl closer to the T-bar opening section, because then it brings all the detail to the detail of the I'm going to call it a clasp, but of the section here. So I would, like I say, normally pop a pearl here. Now again, this is one that lobster fittings can fit on as well. Angela, I hope you're happy with this one. And again, that comes with one oyster opening. So would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Your surprise oyster, let's get him open. And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Your surprise oyster. Donate, bless you, thank you my lovely. There's one side and the other side, and in here you have a lilac purple, and there's no more in that one. So you have a lilac purple my lovely. Let's dry this up for you. Now, what do you think to this one? Again, let me hold him up so you can have a closer look. If you're happy with this one, Angela, that's perfect. And again, if you're not happy, we can swap him for you. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Happy with that one? Perfect. Okay, so I've just brought you back up again, Angela. Let's pop him in here. So again, I hope you're happy with everything, my lovely, once it arrives. And thank you as well for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Up next then today is Sharon Lamb. Sharon, are you here? Angela, you're very, very welcome. Sharon, hello. Sharon, you also have a golden egg today, so let's bring you across. On the back row, let's move them all together, you've got 3, so 1, 2 and 3. On the front row, you've got 2. So again, 1's on that far side, 2 and 3 are on this, so the larger numbers on this end. Which number would you like, and front or back row? Yes, Ellie, we're still taking orders for today. I'm actually going to be doing an updated order list soon. So if you would like to order, then you'll be included in that updated order list. Back number 3, so that's this one here. So let's bring you back across. And in here, now this one is my classic bracelet. I'm going to call it my classic because this one is the one which I've had the longest, as in it's been one of the first bracelets which we started doing, and it's also one of the most versatile, if that's the correct word, bracelets as well. So this is the open curb bracelet. This is 7.5 inches long, and you can see again it's this beautiful curb link, which just means that it's the style of link, so it just interlocks with each other and then sits flat against your wrist. Okay, now this one again, the pearl will go centrally. It's got a lobster fitting clasp on it, and it can fit lobster fitting pearls. I think it can fit something like 30, I want to say 32 links, but possibly 38 links. I know this because when I do my bracelets which are full of pearls, this is the one that we use, because this one you can fit, and the spaces between the links are perfect to fit a pearl on each link. Obviously I'm not saying that you need to do that or anything like that, Sharon, but I'm just saying that it does have the space to sort of space them out very evenly, if that makes sense. It's not too close, it's not too far. So I hope you're happy with that one. Now that again comes with one opening, so if I bring you back across, Sharon, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You can start a new one. Oh, bless you. So hopefully you're happy with you know the style, you know the type of, like, the weight of it and stuff. So I hope you're happy with it already, my lovely. So if we go down, your surprise oyster, donate the shells, bless you, thank you ever so much. Would there be a certain colour you're hoping for? There's one side and the other side. And in here, you are quadding. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You are quadding. So you've got your 4 pearls in the 1 oyster there. Thank you, Erin. So let me dry these up for you. Nicola, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. So we have a lemon and lime. So lemon and lime is a lemon yellow and then a apple green. You've got a hot pink and a burgundy red. Sorry, Aaron's just brought me some wipes in. There we go. Okay, so if I hold these up for you, Sharon, what do you think? A lemon yellow, apple green, hot pink and burgundy red. If I run them through the board, the yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Apple green's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Hot pink's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And black cherry's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. I love that. So in 4 different comments from 4 different people, we've had wow, that yellow. I love that red. I absolutely love the apple green and love the red. Praise for all the colours. Oh no, we're missing the pink. But praise for the colours there. Can you swap the apple green to steel blue? We can. That's not a problem. Let me just bring you back up. Now there will be a wait for the steel blues because we do have a few people on the waiting list from the top of my head. So if you don't mind waiting, I can definitely pop you down for a steel blue. And then if so, is it the blue that the steel blue that you'd like on the jewellery? If you don't want to wait, is there a different colour that you would prefer instead? If not, pink from Jutter's Oyster. Oh, the baby pink. I can definitely do that. I was just thinking, which one? I've got the baby pink here. So let me bring it back up. So if you don't want the weight, I can swap the apple green for this baby pink. Or if you, so just let me know what you prefer. Nicola, thank you for the stars again there, my lovely. And then if it is this one, is it the baby pink that you'd like on the jewellery? Baby pink on the jewellery, perfect. Okay, so let me write that down for you. And lobster fittings on the rest. Okie dokie, I've got that down for you then, my lovely. Again, the invoice for the lobster fittings, that will get sent through for you tomorrow, and that will go to the email address on the order form. I hope you're happy with that, Sharon, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. I know, it's April already. No, Sharon, you're very, very welcome. Up next then today is Tanya Barker. Tanya, are you here? Tanya Barker, are you here? So after Tanya, guys, I will be doing an updated order list. So if you have ordered, you'll be able to hear whereabouts you are on that order list. Okay, but obviously I'll do that after Tanya's opening. So Tanya, if you're here, please type I'm invisible for me. That will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Tanya, please comment on her comments, because that will bring it forward so I can see. So last call for Tanya Barker. Okay, so I haven't seen her, so we're going to move on. Again, if she comes on, we can add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list. So I'm going to be doing a updated order list. I'm going to read it out and type it as we go, and then I'll update it on the page, on the order list that's already on the page, and then I'll pop it in the comments as well. So please bear with me just while I read it out and type it out, so then we've got that list to work from. So up next is going to be Vicky Ball. And then Angela Sylvester, Cindy Brown, and then Christy Robertson, Tanya Howard, Sharon Lamb, Marcella Hemsworth, oh, Cindy Brown, I've got you again there, so I'll add those together. I'll do that in a second. Wendy Evans, oh, I'm making a mess here. Emma Abson. These sleeves are catching on everything. And then Ellie Howard. Okay, so let's have a little look. That is 9 people, I believe, on the order list there. I'll count again in a second and I'll go through it again. I'm just attaching Cindy's together. Same name, same address. That's perfect. Oh. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, 10 people on the order list. So it won't be too long a wait actually. So if you would like to order, the order list would still be open. So that is Vicky B, Angela S, Cindy B, Christy R, Tanya H, Sharon H, Marcella H, Wendy E, Emma A and Ellie H. So the order list, which is posted on the page already, I'm going to be popping this new order list on there as well. There's going to be a dotted line and then the new order list so you can see, and then I'm going to pop it in the comments as well, and then that way you can see whereabouts you are. Vicky, you're here. Hello, just give me a moment. There we go. Okay, so Vicky Ball, you're up first. Are you? So I'm just doing my stretches. Vicky, are you here? Vicky, you have a golden egg, so let's go across to the Easter treats. Now your golden egg, both lines have got 2 eggs in, so the back line has got egg number 1 and 2 and the front row has got egg number 1 and 2. Which egg would you like? So front 1 or 2 or back 1 or 2? Front 2, that's this one here. So let's bring you across. Good luck, Vicky. Oh, this one is amazing. Okay, so this is the Lynx Cuff. Okay, so it's like the open curb bracelet that we saw a moment ago actually, but it is set in this shape. Now it does have a little bit of leeway, so obviously you can pop it on and off your wrist there, and then the pearl gets set in the center, so this actually then would stay on your wrist. It is absolutely stunning, honestly. Let me just get it focused again. It is, I just love it. Honestly love it. So yeah, it just slips onto your wrist like so, and then yeah, you just wear it like so. Da-da. It is so pretty, honestly. It is gorgeous. Let me just pop it back in there. This one's got a larger bag, so it can obviously stay nicely in there. So I hope you're happy with that one, Vicky. And that one then does come with one opening. So let's bring you back across. And then your oyster, if we get him open. Oh, I keep hitting that board today. Let's go back down again. So is there a certain colour you're hoping for? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? There's one side and the other side. And we have a darker purple here. There's no more, no more in that one. Now I've just popped the shells to the side there. However, if you prefer to keep them, that's not a problem as well. So let's pop this here. Darker purple pearl, Vicky. What do you think to this one? Donate the shells, bless you. Thank you ever so much. Let me run your purple through the board for you. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Oh, let's just pop it back in the centre. There we go. Absolutely love the purple. Perfect. Can you just confirm for me, are you happy for the purple to go onto the jewellery? Is that all correct?